Every year there are thousands of crashes involving vehicles and deer in Minnesota, and more than a dozen people have died in those crashes over the last 5 years. That's according to the Department of Public Safety. Now one local county in Iowa is trying to get people to pay attention to deer on the roads. But as ABC 6 News reporter Brianna Long explains, their method is a little bit controversial.
I thought funny.
Basically, it's hilarious.
In St. Ansgar, the big talk of the town right now comes from one small sign. A deer crossing sign like people in this quiet North Iowa town have never seen before.
It's true. I mean, they just don't stay off the road. There's, all sorts of them. And
Becky Dobson and her son Alton live right down the road from the new sign, and they say deer in their neighborhood are a problem.
A lot of times when you see dents on cars, you just know they hit a deer.
I've seen people have to stop while the deer cross. I've personally had to stop while a herd of deer have crossed. You sit and wait for about 10, 12 of them to go through.
I don't know. What time? 6 o'clock?
The man behind that sign, Mitchell County Supervisor Stan Walk.
We're concerned about the safety of people driving here, and we don't want anybody injured or killed, and we just felt that this would be an attention getter, and it has been.
But it's not all fun and games. We put the picture on Facebook and got all kinds of comments. People saying things like inappropriate, inconsiderate, and nothing funny about suicide. Stan says offending anyone was not the intention.
Everybody has their own opinion. There isn't hardly anything that we do in the county that somebody doesn't either a little upset, object.
But he thinks the sign serves a purpose.
There's a lot of deer here, so it makes you give it more thought than you would otherwise.
And Becky and Alton hope it will make people stop and think.
You get a few too many people who go down the curve here a bit too quick.
I think, it just kind of draws your attention a little bit more.
In St. Ansgar, Brianna Long, ABC 6 News.
The Mitchell County Board of Supervisors got the idea for the sign on Facebook. A similar sign recently went up in a county in Illinois.